Ooh, the Halloween facts video for kids and for pumpkins and skeletons and trick-or-treaters and candy corn eaters. I think that covers everybody, and dogs and pigeons and frogs. It's a holiday where you might see guys like this guy. You got something coming out of your head there, yeah. Or this lady. Whew. She should probably go to the dermatologist right away. Or this guy. I wonder who his dentist is. Now, you might have noticed none of our characters are very scary, and there's a good reason for that. They're goofy and they're fun because they're going to show us the first and most important fact about Halloween. And here's the number one fact. Halloween is not about being scared. It's true. Halloween is not about being scared. So, Halloween isn't so much like this. It's more like this. You see, Halloween is all about fun. Halloween is all about fun. If you're not having fun, you're not really celebrating Halloween after all. And we're going to show you that in this video. But that's the number one fact you got to understand. Halloween is a really fun holiday. It's not about being scared. It's about having a really good time. Which takes us to our second fact. Did you know over $2 billion are spent on Halloween candy every year? Over $2 billion! Oh my goodness! And there's nothing scary about candy. Except for your teeth. Except for your teeth. No, seriously, please brush your teeth after you eat candy. So important, because your teeth will get nasty, and the people around you, they're not going to want to see what you've been eating. You need to brush your teeth. You need to take care of your teeth, okay? Let's just be real here. You need to brush your teeth after eating candy. Here's another fun Halloween fact. Instead of carving pumpkins, people used to carve turnips for Halloween. Can you imagine? So in the past, they carved turnips. Now here are some turnips. These are smaller turnips. You can get bigger ones than this, but they are pretty small, aren't they? And somewhere along the way, somebody said, hey, my fingers are hurting. This is so small. Why don't we use something much bigger that's easier to carve, a lot more fun to carve? So we started carving pumpkins, which makes sense. A lot larger, a lot easier to carve. Plus, you can really get your hands in there. It's a great seasonal vegetable. So, wow, we carve pumpkins today. We carve pumpkins, we paint them. They're a lot of fun. It's a great way to show your creativity. It's fun because it's Halloween, and Halloween is all about fun. Okay, so when did this fun holiday begin? What is the history of Halloween? It's interesting. For thousands of years, different cultures around the world have had festivals celebrating the change of seasons. These festivals had religious significance to them, but also were a time for the community to come together and have fun. The ancient Celtic festivals in particular had an impact on our Halloween traditions. But there are some things about the festivals that didn't carry on to our Halloween traditions. For example, these festivals usually had a lot of fire. They wanted to push back the darkness of the coming months because the days of winter are darker and feel shorter than other seasons of the year. Can you imagine if we still used fire in our Halloween traditions today? Oh my goodness, that wouldn't be safe at all. Oh wow. Nope, Billy, we're not gonna, nope, not gonna do anything with fire. Just go trick-or-treating. You're gonna go trick-or-treating, and you're gonna be happy about it, okay? It's much, much better, okay? It's more Halloween is more fun trick-or-treating, okay? Now, over 1,300 years ago, Christians began celebrating a holiday called All Hallows Day on November 1st. October 31st was called All Hallows Eve because it was the eve or the day before All Hallows Day. Now it's interesting, All Hallows Eve was later nicknamed Halloween, which makes sense. If you say it kind of quickly, it almost sounds like Halloween. All Hallows Eve, All Hallows Eve, All Hallows Eve. Okay, kind of. I mean, there's no N on the end, but, you know, you get how they did that. All Hallows Eve was nicknamed Halloween. And that is why we celebrate Halloween on October 31st. The traditions of the festival celebrating the change of seasons mixed with All Hallows Eve to become the holiday many people celebrate today on Halloween. We say many people because not everyone celebrates Halloween the same way. In fact, a lot of people celebrate All Hallows Eve the way it was set up 1,300 years ago as a religious holiday, and other people celebrate Halloween with all the other traditions from the festivals. Do you remember Billy? It hasn't been that long. Okay, Billy, the kid that's going to go trick-or-treating, right? Well, he has us wondering, what is the story of trick-or-treating? I mean, why do we dress up and we go to the doors and we say trick-or-treat, and instead of being upset, the people smile at us and they give us candy, and you get to keep the candy, and then we walk away and go to somebody else's house? What is that? When did we start doing that? What's the story, okay? Because it is weird. It is, admit it, it's weird. This is fascinating. The earliest examples of trick-or-treating are from ancient Greece. Children would dress up as swallows. A swallow is a type of bird, and they would sing a song and ask for food. And they would say, give us food or we're going to do a trick. We're going to do something tricky. So it's almost as if they were saying trick or treat. Except they were singing songs, which I don't think kids sing songs when they go trick-or-treating today. Now, in the Middle Ages, people went door to door as well, dressed in costumes and asking for food. And they would perform too. Sometimes they would sing, sometimes they would dance, but they wouldn't say anything about a trick. They wouldn't do that. They would just say, treat, you know, kind of thing. They would say, we want food, but that was it. They'd dress up, they'd perform, they'd say, hey, if you like it, we'd like some cake, okay? Because they would give these cakes. It's interesting. That's the Middle Ages. Another stepping stone for our tradition of trick-or-treating. But trick-or-treating, as we know it, became common in the 1920s. By the 1940s, it was getting more popular, and today is one of the most fun traditions of Halloween. Who doesn't love dressing up, going door to door, getting the candy? May it be chocolate. I love chocolate. Chocolate is my favorite. So those are the Halloween facts. But remember, the number one fact is Halloween is all about having fun like these kids. It's all about having fun. Your community comes together. You can do trick-or-treating. You can do parties. All kinds of fun things that can show that you're coming together. You're having fun. You get to dress up. And it's one day when scary stuff isn't as scary. And you get to just have a wonderful, wonderful time. So be safe. And forgot to mention, we have, okay, wait for it, a trivia video. This is what the thumbnail looks like. You can click this in just a little bit. It's actually clickable on the screen, or you could look on our channel for this picture, the trivia video. It's going to quiz you. You can show everyone how much you learned. You can prove you have what it takes to be an expert on Halloween. So if you're watching this as a class, ask your teacher, please let us watch the trivia video, because we want to show you how much we learned. Or you could tell your parent or guardian if you're at home, please. Oh, I cannot wait to show how much I have learned. I know so much about Halloween now.